This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And here's the return from inside the 5. The Rebels offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Crosses to 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball upward to 36.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's White. He lets it go. He's got a man down the middle. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. The Rebels are looking to keep this drive going. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
You can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Looking for a man. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels. They draw first blood in this national title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Auburn Tigers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, These are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Grant. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Change of direction. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for some space. It's Powell. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's got it with room to move. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Short connection to the tight end here. Jukes to get past a man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Scanning the field, it's Grant. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
On 1st and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on 2nd down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Close to the tight end. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And Kirk gets Ole Miss on top. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Looking to pass, it's Grant. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Odom. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down at the 42. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Punt over the middle. It's Odom. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Now they call a run. He shreds the tackle. Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a 1st down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Oh, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Pass rush closing in. Blitz and a quick sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Dropping back, it's Grant. The receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. You make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass caught. Far down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back has it on a screen now. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And completion makes it second down. Now we run a draw play.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They're going to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And the Rebels looking to run some tempo here. And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Got the first down and still motoring. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. They finally stop him. What a solid play. Sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? To the air. It's White. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the point after makes the lead 8. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? On the run here, lets it go. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Just trying to get rid of it. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Scanning the field, it's White. Looking to scramble. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Play here before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce.
The Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Looking to pass here on second down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Breaking tackles and going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to pass. It's Grant. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
It seems like they've been searching for something to go their way, and here it is. Tip ball up in the air. They come down with it. See if this can build some momentum for him.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, what a move. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Inside the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
That is 2 consecutive runs for 1st downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. There's the handoff. He finds some space. Gets the 1st and still running. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
To the air, it's Graham. Graham down the middle, it's Odom. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And here comes the punter onto the field. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make... as we head to the fourth quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Looks right for a quick completion. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes a tackle and picks up nice yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Pitch play to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. And the Rebels keep the football on the move.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing. A couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? On the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The pocket breaking down. Moves out of the pocket. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down. And the Rebels will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Back to throw. It's Grant. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. Working clock with the ground game. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A solid run, good for first down yardage. And now the handoff. Running through the tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short from the plus 27. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the route is on. A Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And they tackle him at the 8, so the offense starts backed up on this possession. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. But it comes down to this. They need to create some fourth-quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. Let's see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. He gets loose. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Grant. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Important second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Davidson. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Back to throw. It's Grant. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. It's a mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Ole Miss Rebels.